My goodness, I'm an idiot. That's plenty. Well, good morning. Bobby Lee here from Hurricane Creek Farms. Getting our heifers checked on and fed this morning. Said we got them right there in the pen, right where we want them here in about 4 more days so we can load them up. That idiot, yeah, he's not going. None of the colored cattle, which he's a steer. She can come out too. But one on the left there's one with the bad foot. She won't go, but need to be sure like this fat gal right here, that one over there, also are willing to go in there. I mean, I really don't care if they go in there at all until Sunday morning, but it would be, give me a little peace of mind if they felt like loading up or going in there even on a today. It never fails. Once you get in the Jeep or the truck, they're immediately, you know, like, oh, okay, this dude's not gonna mess with us. 39, yeah, she's been the goofy one all year. See if we can ease her up that way. Go on, gal. Okay, there we go. Oh, which, you know, we're a long way from having a gate shut on her on Sunday morning, but if she'll do that, we'll be pretty confident we can catch her. I'm just doing a count because I believe we have 9 head that definitely won't sell. So that'll leave us somewhere, you know, a maximum of 53 that we could send. We're just not going to send any of the, again, the colored ones. Smokey there's not going, but all the blacks, aside from the one that's got a bad foot, is going to go. So, well, as you can see, we're making an attempt to get our pins lined back up to get our load out, you know, back attached to the load out chute so we can load on big trucks on Sunday. And we're off by probably a couple of inches right there. The thing's heavy enough and it's been sitting there long enough kind of in the ground. I ain't gonna be able to move it by hand. So sometime between now and Sunday morning, hopefully maybe this afternoon, we'll get down here with a tractor and can yeah, move it just a little bit, drop those pins in there, and then be good to go. That's the last of the stragglers coming up. Actually, most of the cows were already in the barn lot when I got back. They were wanting to be fed. Pretty trainable. I've only been giving them feed for like maybe the last 2 days, and they were all like, "Hey, feed us, feed us." So yeah, they were up here. They heard me messing around. We're up here waiting. So see if we can get them all in the pen there now, and we'll be ready to start running them through the chute. I didn't ride back to the pasture and make absolute certain that we don't have a straggler left behind, but the few usual suspects that are, you know, the last ones to come up are all here. So I'm about ready to declare that they cooperated even better than could be expected, which worked out well. They were all in the barn lot already, bawling at me. Of course, when things start out this well, you always wait for the other shoe to drop. You're like, all right, this is not gonna go perfect all day. When are we gonna run into a problem? Never fear. We've already had first little hiccup. Hopefully it's the only one. I was loading up all my stuff and I was like, where are my dosing syringes? Because we are gonna vaccinate the calves too. Give them our first, you know, respiratory and blackleg vaccine. And I don't have my dosing syringes. I was like, where are they? So I called my brother and I was like, hey, he's at the office right now. I said, you know where those dosing syringes are? He said, they're probably here on my desk with all this other junk. And sure enough, he checked and there they were on his desk. So we can still vaccinate them. We'll just have to do it kind of the old fashioned way with regular syringes. Not a big deal. Take a little longer, but here's hoping that's the only little minor issue we run into for the day. All right, girls, it's going in the barn. Yep, come on, come on. Some of y'all going in there. I don't need every one of you by any means, but let's get a big chunk of y'all on in that barn. my goodness, I'm an idiot. I left the dadgum gate open. So there was what we needed to go wrong. Finally went wrong. All right, well, had an out gate there on the side that I'd left open, or I'd opened. Anyway, it's kind of complicated, and sure enough, I forgot to shut it. So, but they're still up here in the barn lot. We'll just never get done at this rate. I'll show you what happened. All right, ladies, y'all go on back in there. Because when we're feeding, we do have several that come around here and eat this way instead of coming in there, especially when they're all just coming up from pasture. So I'd open this gate so I could run a few in there. Forgot to close it back. So then when we ran them in from the other way, they could go out. I think it ended up just being 2 cows and 2 calves. So we've run about 4 head through. Plan is, of course, on the cows, all we're doing is preg checking, so we're gonna sleeve them. It's not an obvious pregnancy, we'll go ahead and bleed them too. Because any of these that got bred real late in breeding season, I'm probably not gonna be able to call it on palpation, but the blood test will. Easy, baby. Easy, baby. Lost a calf, so she needs to be sold either way, but I still like to know. I believe she's open anyway. All right. We'll get a little blood from her just to double check. Easy, baby. Hold on now. That'll be plenty. Step on up there. Step on up there. Come on. Step on up. She is pregnant. Yep, she's pregnant. Interesting cows, but not so much calves. Oh yeah. Go on that alleyway. Nope. You turn around. Come on. There we go. Just need the first one to be smart. There we go. One at a time. Come on now. Come on. Step on up there, Red. Step on up there, heifer. Next two are the first of our heifers. Check. Come on, baby. Step on up there. Step on up there, girl. sure she's bred. This is one I'm gonna go ahead and bleed her too, just to double check. But yeah, I'm gonna say bred. Almost sure. That's plenty. These next two cows are two we probably ought to sell no matter what. First one, Hereford cow here. She is actually one of the original 5 cows, the first 5 we ever purchased when we decided to go cow-calf. So she's not ancient, she's about 9 years old. Still got a decent mouth, but she's got a bad foot. She's lost a fair bit of weight. You can see she's pretty thin. She's just not up on her feet and grazing very much. We're gonna go ahead and check her anyway. Next cow is actually in pretty good shape. It's just had a bad foot, really about the last year, but gets around pretty good. Still raised a good calf, so I don't know. She's one we probably ought to go ahead and get rid of. And who knows, like if all the heifers are bred, we may need to cull a little harder on the cows. And one like her would be one that could go. So she really hadn't lost any weight. She's still good and big. She'll bring good money, just as a cull cow. This one, I mean, she'll bring decent money, but she just don't weigh that much, or not gonna weigh that much. We'll check her anyway, just for the heck of it. It's better to know. The more we know, the better. Good cow. Been a good cow to us. We'll hate to see her go. She's in poor enough condition. I'd be real nervous trying to keep her through the winter. Even if the foot got better and she was bred, I don't think we need to be taking that risk. Kill cow prices are still pretty good right now. Good, super gentle cow. But I do remember she really got after me when she had a new calf. Bad foot and all. Going in there. Y'all don't have to all go. Just a nice little chunk of it. That's probably plenty. That's probably girls, good girl. Who's it gonna be? Oh, come together. Somebody else. Go. One of my favorite of our home-raised Hereford cows, number 808. Kind of on a side note, I know a lot of y'all watching also do some filming in YouTube and whatnot. Any camera recommendations? I about had it with the GoPro. I've had little issues, and then this one, my newest one, it's a 9. It's just completely dead. It won't do anything. So, I was thinking about alternatives. I believe it's the DJI Osmo. Don't have any experience with it. If any of y'all do, let me know. What do you like better about it versus the GoPro? Or do you say, no, GoPro's the way to go? Get really fighting. There we go. And you are pregnant. Well, is a baby. Okay. No blood from her. She's definitely bred. Step up there, baby. Step up there, baby. Step up there, baby. Look, freedom. Just kidding. Yeah, so that 9 is actually my primary camera, or was. So I'm doing all this filming with a backup camera. So we'll get another one of something I would have here before long. Pregnant. We really only had a couple that I thought were definitely open. Here, our next two is our old friend, number 536. Some folks know her better as the Cow of Death. Been saying we need to get rid of her. She's got a bad leg, bad foot now. She's got a bad disposition. She's always had a bad eye. And this year she calved really, really late. So good chance she did not get bred back. Even if she did, we've got plenty of other reasons to get rid of her. But because we're stubborn, we're gonna go ahead and check her anyway, because if it just so happens that she is bred, y'all that have been watching long enough know me well enough to know that he's gonna end up keeping her. It's just the way he does things. I really didn't want those two calves going in there just yet, but we may go ahead and just vaccinate them, especially being these two cows. It's actually one of her daughters up there in the front. Well, she has, I would say, a much better disposition. And you know, she gets a bad rap for bad disposition. 90% of her bad disposition is just when she's got a fresh calf. You know, and she's just being very protective. Not an excuse for why she should kill someone, but every now and then you get her kind of hemmed up, she'll get a little squirmy. All right, 008. Hey. I believe she's had 2 or 3 heifers that we've kept back. They've all made good cows. Good time to point out, it has warmed up, as you can probably tell, looking at my face and my hat. But we're in my hay baler shirt, one of my favorites from Ag Gear Store. Check them out, aggearstore.com. 15% off with the discount code Hurricane. Y'all know it. All right, let's get another one bred. Or call another one bred. Not sure about her. I don't know. She might be open. Oh, God, I really like this cow. Let's be honest, I like them all pretty much. Very few of them that I just don't like. And I really don't want to have to mix up vaccine for these calves and then go back to doing the last few cows and then go back to doing calves. So I'm gonna see if I can make this work. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on out, baby. Come on out, baby. Make it right here. Oh, good job. Hey. And that is why we put that gate there originally, was so that we could potentially turn something back that way if we needed to. So, all right, good. All right, let's see if 0536. I'm not gonna palpate her just because even if she did get bred back, it would have been real late. Good chance I won't be able to call it. Two, with her being just a little bit ornery, we'll get her in, get her out, get her on with her life a little quicker than maybe we'll worry about doing the rest. All right, come on, baby. You've done this 1,000 times. Step on up in there. There we go. Step on up there, big girl. Step on up there. I know, you know it's a trick. Just a half step up. Come on. Should be down to just about 4 or 5 cows left to check. All right, that's all it took, baby. Yeah. See, she's not just absolutely nuts. Now, some of her are walking off slowly is because she's got a back leg that's a little bit bad, but she's not just an absolute idiot. I guess you could say I'm just making excuses for her too. So on to the calves. You can see we got some of them already loaded in there. Just vaccinating them, hitting them with our Clostridial, our black leg, Covexin 8. Of course, we say it all the time. Glad Covexin's back on the market. It had been back ordered here for a long time. It does include the tetanus. Of course, we're not cutting any calves today. We'll be cutting these bull calves for long. And then for our respiratory, we got the Nasalgen 3 PMH. So we got the IBR, PI3, BRSV, Mannheimia, and Pastorella. So that's what we're vaccinating for. We get a lot of those questions. That's the 2 main ones we like to get in our calves. There we go. Which are Clostridial, just sub-Q injection, that Covexin. Yeah, it'd be nice if we had our dosing syringe. And then the Nasalgen. Right there. Nice blue dye color so you can, I guess if you're working through a group and you're having to sort them multiple times, you can tell who you've already treated and who you hadn't. But that's pretty much that. Tag, but same thing, process of elimination, we knew who she was. I know you got a hole in your ear somewhere. There you go, got her re-tagged. She's also the one we've been looking for, the last one. Yeah, we went through the calves and we had those few cows that we had a little mishap with earlier for our last few to check. So she is the last one. And I am thirsty. I'm hot. I'm ready to eat and drink. But we push through rather than taking a break. Because I know these girls. She is pregnant. Yep. Not even gonna draw any blood. That's a definitive one. I'm ready for a drink of water. Helps when I grab the right lever. Move that creep feeder, but as I was filling out all my paperwork to go get those blood samples sent in for testing, I was putting them in order. I was like, we don't have 503. I was like, where was she? Like, she never came through the chute. Here she is. I don't know why she didn't come up. You know, her issue's always been she'll jump a fence and get in the wrong pasture, but she's usually one of the first ones to come to feed or anything. She's a gentle cow. I don't know what the deal was. her bull calf was up there, because that's him there, because he's like the maybe nicest bull calf in the whole calf crop. You know, made a mental note when he came through. I was like, oh yeah, he's looking good. She might be lame. Yeah, she definitely off a little bit, which would explain why she didn't come up. I don't know. Maybe she didn't. I mean, she looks good. Hate we didn't get her preg checked. What we'll do, we'll catch her up around the barn some other time and just palpate her. It'd be a shame if she didn't breed back, because she is, she consistently weans just about the best calf in the bunch. But okay, I was worried. I was like, man, is she dead somewhere? You know, go to the worst case scenario, but there she is. So, all right. We got a bunch more stuff to get done. It's almost 1 o'clock now. Y'all just relaxing after y'all were traumatized this morning? No, as you can see, they're all back to their normal routine. Well, I've moved it a little bit, got a little closer to being lined up, but not quite. And in predictable fashion, we've got a few wasps coming out right there. I don't think I have anything to kill them with. Okay, so we got this side all done. Just need one more over on the other side. Let's see what we need to do to get it. All right, so one more thing checked off the to-do list. Yeah, just had to scoot that load out just ever so slightly, just make all those spots line up. We could drop those pins in there. Yeah, long term it'd be nice if we had like a split off where we didn't have to unhook that. You know, load off ground trailer versus big truck. But the reality is we load out a big truck here once a year, usually at the most. And it's actually been 2 years since we've used that, because of course last year we sold bred heifers and they always left here on the ground load trailer. So, all right, and when we get cattle brought in, when we buy a bunch, they actually bring a big ground load trailer, so we don't have to use that to unload, or we've yet to ever do that. But all right, that is off the to-do list. These gals, they're getting spoiled to that feed, but now just give them a little. Y'all get a little more again tomorrow morning. But one more thing done. We need to head into town to the feed store now. We're out of mineral. Out of a few other things like cat food for the barn cats and whatnot. So we'll go enjoy just riding in the air conditioner for a little while, because I'm about worn out. Made it back from the feed store. I don't know how much that camera caught of me unloading the full pallet of mineral, because battery died thanks to this camera, which is now working, not working earlier. I had to use that other one, but yep, it's got a full pallet of our what they call maintenance mineral. It's not medicated or anything. It does have the garlic in it to help with fly control. Got a little bit of shavings for the horse stall, some chicken feed, and some cat food. Get that unloaded, and yeah, it's nearly 4 o'clock. Yeah, day's gotten away from us. Still got a few more things to get done though. So we picked up a roll of hay, brought it down here to these heifers. I don't know if they're really gonna wanna eat it. If they do eat it up, that's fine. They've got plenty of grass, but just planning ahead. On Sunday, we'll catch them first thing that morning when we normally feed, and I don't know what time our trucks will be here, so that way they'll have something to munch on maybe for, you know, a couple of hours. Not a big deal, but I was like, yeah, I want to go ahead and do this. If they don't touch it, that's fine too. All right, and they may not touch that roll of hay, and that'd be perfectly fine with me. At least not, look, I guess we got less than 4 days before they leave here. Again, depending on what time. Usually the trucks come in the morning. I think it's supposed to be rather warm, kind of like it is today, so we'd rather get it done early. But if that hay sits there till this winter, and we have some wean calves down here to eat on it, that'd be fine too. But oh yeah, it's after 4 o'clock. I need to go pick up the kids. We are having some beef tonight. I feel like last few videos we just haven't been eating beef. It's been venison and seafood and other stuff. But no, tonight we'll surf and turf. We got some ribeyes thawed out in the refrigerator. I'm gonna grill a little shrimp to go along with it. Yeah, y'all check back with us this weekend. We're gonna be loading some heifers, shipping them to town, barring some major changes. But we appreciate y'all watching. Hey, remember to give the video a thumbs up. Click subscribe if you haven't. Check out aggearstore.com. Discount code Hurricane, 15% off. But we appreciate y'all watching. Y'all eat beef and God bless.